Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Ebro is finally coming around and has decided to acknowledge exactly the depth of this entire Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion situation. And he is seemingly, supporting Nicki Minaj. Now, we're going to be talking about Tokyo Toni going in on Meg Thee Stallion as well as Nicki Minaj breaking 3 records. Drake is out there also making history. And word on the street is that Nicki Minaj is going to be touring Nigeria. And it seems like, well, Megan Thee Stallion's old team and, of course, best friend have some words to say. Kiki Palmer is out there showing some love to JT. Now, these are the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's team. Now we're gonna talk about Ebro. The first post that I saw on Instagram, by Ebro about this entire Nicki Minaj and Bongo 2 situation, he was being seemingly shady because he was out there reposting Rosenberg, and you know that Rosenberg and Nicki Minaj do not exactly see eye to eye since the time that Nicki cleared that dad. Okay, so obviously, Ebro decided to post a snippet of Rosenberg talking about the person who does more the most when it comes to a rap beef is the losing person. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, Ebro has gone back to being the dad that he is. And I was like, okay, but then that's expected. All right, these men do it all the time. They want to go wherever the clout is. Okay, and it seems like somebody finally woke him up and made him realize exactly how this went down. Because if we're gonna be honest, you guys, I am kind of annoyed that Nicki Minaj gave Bongo 2 the time of the day. But then again, she's also a human being. And let's not act like this woman did not actually come out there to gaslight her after actually Nicki Minaj did her favors, all right? So this is what transpired on Twitter. Ebro said people was calling Pac crazy. This record made people uncomfortable. He called names and was angry. At the time, people said Pac was stripping. Rap beef can be messy, can be nasty. Lots of stuff gets said, all right? And another person said, oh, well, Pac definitely felt he had been betrayed and he took his frustration out in the booth. He showed so much love at first and MFs turned their back on him. And Ebro said, someone else feels this way. And totally, if we're going to be totally honest, you guys, Nicki Minaj is justified for feeling the way that she feels. I mean, if you're looking at this situation from a lens of disliking her, you may not be able to appreciate how exactly she must have felt the moment that she realized that Bongo 2 had just used her, all right? And this is what a commentator had to say. They said it's the formula they're using now. Just know every time it happens, there is a rollout behind it. Corporations in hip hop, especially female rap, do not belong because nothing organic. It's forced manipulation now. And honestly speaking, this is what they did. They put out Cobra, you guys, and Cobra did not have the hype that they thought that it would have. And I guess the last resort was going at Nicki Minaj and provoking her into a response. And all this to do what? To sell a record. Now, one thing about karma is it surely will come knocking at the door. And when in 2024 you feel like, well, she could have learned a thing or two when it comes to Bongo 1, well, she decided to take that route. I guess anything to become successful. But then again, this is a woman who's out there lying down with their friends' men. And I see a lot of you in the comment section saying that, oh my goodness, people make mistakes and things like that. And I'm like, you call them mistakes right now because it hasn't knocked on your door. You have your friend, your best friend that you have at home. I want you to imagine them sleeping with your man, and then I want you to come back here and say, oh, well, people make mistakes. Imagine that. And if you still can stand there and say that, oh, well, people change, people make mistakes, then yeah. in terms of morals, I don't even know what to say. And I'm glad that, Ebro is acknowledging that Nicki Minaj is feeling the way that Tupac was feeling. Because if we're going to be honest, it is not easy for somebody to use you and then to shamelessly go out there and try and act funny the way that Bongo 2 was acting, okay? Now, another comment I had an interesting thing to say. They said, I've been saying this is coming from a place of hurt, betrayal, and now anger. That girl played a part to get further in her career and then moved on to the next to do the same thing. Nicki doesn't open up easily, but she did and she got used. That will bring out the Roman real quick. And I totally really do understand what these people are saying. It's not easy to open up yourself to someone and then they use you. And then they turn around and they do the messy stuff. It's the same formula that Bongo 1 took. But then one thing about God is he doesn't play and he's omnipresent. He's everywhere. He sees everything. And you might think that you're actually smart and, out there playing these victim things, painting this person to be this vile person when deep down you know you did them wrong. You might get away with it today, but trust me, sooner or later, it will surely catch up with you. And when it does, we'll be here waiting to see. Okay, so let me know, you guys, what you think about Ebro finally seeing the light and supporting Nicki Minaj. Okay, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And it seems like maybe Bongo 1 is now beginning also to see that they both got used, and I think I will. Okay, let's move on to the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys. I'm going to be talking about Tokyo Toni. Now, one person who's not here for all these Megan shenanigans is none other than Tokyo Toni, because Tokyo is out there making diss tracks towards the host and stuff like that. And I just found that hilarious. And it seems like whilst people are plotting and just coming up with these things behind the scenes, aka Rock Nation, Nicki Minaj still has God and the Babs by her side, because she's out there breaking massive records. Okay, according to chat data, Nicki Minaj officially and the biggest debut for a solo female rap song of 2022 on Spotify with Bigfoot. Okay, and then it seems like she has also broken the YouTube record, and she has also broken the Apple Music record. And honestly speaking, congratulations to Nicki Minaj. I feel like she deserves all the good things that are happening to her, because listen, the industry and the world hasn't been fair to this woman. So finally, when I see her winning, I really get excited, I really get happy, because unlike the sheep, I refuse to be led astray, and I refuse for people to paint this image of this powerful and talented black woman. I refuse to just believe that, you guys. And the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, speaking about records, you guys, it is also being reported that Drake becomes the first artist to spend 500 weeks on the Billboard 100 Billboard Artist 100. He's the only artist to appear each week since the chart's inception. Okay, and congratulations to Drake, congratulations to Young Money for all of these achievements. Okay, and the next thing that we're gonna be talking about, Niger, they carry last. Okay, you have been remembered. Okay, allegedly Nicki Minaj is actually going to be touring in Niger, and I'm tempted to come that side, because I know that when you guys party, well, it is lit. Okay, so congratulations to the Nigerian Babs for being able to secure a performance by Nicki Minaj. Do we have any Nigerian Babs in the building? If you're in the building, please do hop into the comment section and let me know, which state are you watching me from? Are you watching me from Anambra State? Are you watching me from Lagos? Are you watching me from Abuja? Are you where? Akwa Ibom? Where are you guys watching me from? Niger Babs, I love you so much. And let me know, you guys. And if she does decide to come, are you going to be, attending from Abuja, or are you going to be attending from Lagos? Also, let me know in the comment section, okay? Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, Kiki Palmer and JT. It seems like, Kiki is out there showing JT some love. I did tell you in the morning that JT JT has told us that her song Sideways is going to be coming out on Friday. It seems like Keke Palmer is here for all of that, because she said she is taking it. And I love to see sisters supporting each other like this. Now people are speculating that, well, Keke might actually be in the JT video, and that would be that would be nice, you guys, honestly, if Keke is in that video. Now, moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys. Bongo 2's, ex-team is out there, exposing her and things like that. Her ex-photographer, it seems like, well, they might have seen a lot during their time around Bongo 2, okay? Because, listen, Annie, they are not playing on Twitter. They're airing the dirty laundry, and they are letting us know that, well, they had to remove themselves from these situations because of happenings that were happening. Now, one person who's also not letting up on Bongo 2 is none other than Kelsey Nicole. Because, listen, Kelsey, she is justified. Whatever she wants to do, I mean, we're standing 10 toes behind you, Kelsey, because that's not an easy betrayal to basically live with. This is what she had to say. Stop hating, we're working. Watch how this make MF step into the city for real. I was grinding in the city before I got on that road. Those that been watching me since 2017 know when I was on the road, y'all stuff was getting turned down every time I tried to make it happen. For y'all, I had to find nice ways to tell y'all it didn't work out. I had to say certain things for the H-Town legends to even be acknowledged for real. So yeah, shout out to everybody that turned their back on me. If y'all respectfully can't dim my MF light, that stuff is in my blood. And then she also said, and I don't owe anyone my F thing. I'm creating a way for me and mine. And I guess she tweeted this after she posted this after the backlash that she was getting, after Nicki Minaj's song dropped, as people were like, oh my goodness, why would you spill your friend's tea and stuff like that? And I'm like, if I were Kelsey, I would do more than just spilling your tea. I'm telling you, I would pull out all the receipts. I would put out a billboard with your name, and I would write the HO, word, and then basically attach it to that billboard. That's what I would do. I would literally pay for billboard space, you guys, because you're not playing with me. You're not playing in my face like that. Like, what kind of a friend are you? The next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I'm going to be talking about, the photographer also. It seems like this guy had a mouthful to say about Bongo 2. And that there's that campaign, the clean up campaign, clean up her image campaign that has been propelled by none other than Rock Nation. It seems like the manager was like, we're not gonna act like she's always the victim, because she's not. That man actually came. Yeah, that man came out after Nicki Minaj's district dropped, and he said not one lie told, okay? And it seems like he's ready to talk. And you guys, let's see how this all is going to end. And do stay tuned for another video. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. Please do not forget to turn on the notification bell, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. We are on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and all this was made possible by all of you guys, and I love you so much. And until my next one, see you.